Arsenal has bottled the league again. Arsenal has bottled the league. I said it. I told you guys, Arsenal is going to bottle this league. They are going to bottle this trophy, and it has happened. Now, if you watch what happened yesterday, even before the game, I predicted that Arsenal was going to lose that game because Arsenal lacks the grit. That's the word. They lack the grit to finish what they've started. They lack the capacity. They lack the intensity. They lack the grit. They lack the mentality. They are not mentally formidable to finish up, get to the line, get over the line, win the title, and and just go away with it. They lack the grit. They lack the mentality. They lack the mentality to do that. They don't. I've told a couple of football analysts, a couple of content creators that I don't see Arsenal winning. I will not be surprised if they bottle up that league towards the end of the season, and it's happening. This is April. Yesterday was April 19th. Today is April 20th, and it's happening. Look, if you don't know Pep Guardiola, I think you need to go and take your time, study and understand Pep Guardiola, or you go and ask Jurgen Klopp what Pep Guardiola did to him in England. If not that Jurgen Klopp met Pep Guardiola in his era in the Premier League, bet me, trust me, Liverpool would have been winning the league all this while. Liverpool would have been winning all this league, all these titles that Man City have been winning. Liverpool would have been winning them. Jurgen Klopp saw hell in the hands of Pep Guardiola. Guardiola is not a joke. That guy has conquered everywhere. The only manager that has not been sacked in any of his job. Do you know what that means? And I also told someone, I said, Guardiola most likely is leaving this season, and he will do everything within his powers to make sure that he lives in honor, he lives in glory. I said it. You guys don't know Guardiola. You don't know Man City. Now, that was during the winter in January. Guardiola saw that they needed some players. He bought Semenyo, and then he bought who else did he buy? He bought Semenyo, and then he bought Gueye from Crystal Palace. These two guys changed that team. If you watch, their defense has been stronger in the absence of some of their key players that have been injured. That game he changed the defense line of that Man City, and then Semenyo did a lot in that front line. That is what a top manager is known for. He knows what he needs, he goes for them and he gets them, and he wins the title. That's the difference between Man City and Chelsea. These guys, Chelsea keeps signing kids, they keep signing inexperienced players. You can't go anywhere with these players, you can't go anywhere with these kids. Now, Arsenal don't have, I don't know, in fact, I think Arsenal have good players. They have what it takes, they have the players it takes, but I think the problem is the manager. The manager is the problem, Arteta is the problem. Although he has tried, but at this point, he's the problem, not because he's not good, not because he lacks the tactical know-how, not because he doesn't know what he's doing, but he's trying to match up with Pep. You can't outperform Pep Guardiola. As good as Jurgen Klopp was, he suffered in the hands of Pep Guardiola. So I think Arteta is a fantastic coach. At this point, if Pep Guardiola leaves Man City and probably Enzo Maresca takes over, I know Enzo Maresca is going to take him a little bit of time, maybe 1, 2, 3 seasons before he starts winning the Premier League. I don't know, but he might end up start winning the Premier League immediately or almost immediately. But I think if Pep Guardiola leaves England, Arsenal will dominate. Arsenal will have chances to win the Premier League as many times as possible. But you see now, if you don't have respect for Pep Guardiola, bro, you are a joker. You are a joker. So Arsenal fans, you guys should take hearts. It is what it is. The battle is not a child's play. You guys are up against Pep Guardiola, up against Manchester City. At this point, you just have to accept your fate. Just pray Pep Guardiola leaves. I think if Man City wins the league this season, Pep Guardiola is there. I think he will announce his departure. He's going to leave because he will want to live in honor. He will want to live in glory. And if he leaves, Arsenal will dominate. Trust me, Arsenal will do well. Except maybe the unthinkable happens. Maybe Chelsea comes up. If Enzo Maresca takes over at City, he does so well and dominates afterwards. That's the only way. But aside that, bro, Guardiola is the problem in England. He has conquered everywhere. He has dominated. He knows this job. He knows how to do it. Towards the end of the season, see February, March, April, May. From that February, leave it for Guardiola. If you are sleeping, Guardiola will just walk all over you and just take over. So that's it. So guys, let me have your thoughts, your views, and your opinion in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Football Fusion, and please hit on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I drop my videos. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for your reactions. Thank you for your encouragement. All right, guys, see you again in my next video. Peace.